Welcome back. James Wilhite with Wilhite Landscaping is here. He's just decorating our studio. We're going to actually take a nap. Y'all want to go back to commercial? No, I'm just kidding.
It's going to be nap time after this.
Very soon. I feel it coming on. But thank you so much for joining us here today.
I bet you got up at, what, 2 a.m. to get here?
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. It's way past nap time.
It's way past. It's just bedtime very soon. But we got to talk about
quilts. What does that got to do with plants?
Yes, I thought maybe there's some flowers on here.
I think you're right. It's nap time. Actually, I brought these as a reminder that this Saturday we have a great program.
Really cool. Yeah.
Great program. It's about quilting, gardening with quilt patterns. Greg Grant, our extension horticulturalist here in Tyler, absolutely wonderful guy, has about 50 heirloom quilts he's going to bring from his area of Texas that he's been gathering for years, family and neighbors, but some true, good, old quilts that he collects and savors and just absolutely enjoys. And he's going to tie all that kind of back into gardening and then talk a little bit about barn quilts, people that put patterns on a piece of board and hang it on their barn. You can do it on your garden shed, this one on the end of a home. I think they're just as cool as they can be, and most of these are famous patterns or patterns that somebody just really liked and they decided they would use this heritage pattern on the end of their barn.
They're pretty simple. It's
yes,
like less
and it's usually
more.
a 4 foot by 4 foot piece of wood that they paint their pattern on. They can enjoy the pattern and it helps identify their space. It's just kind of like your brand.
Yeah. So do they have like a meaning typically, or is it
some
more
of them do. They have funny names, and I don't know the names of all of them, and I certainly don't know the names of this. I looked at this one that is closest to me, and I thought, well, I would call it kind of a peacock star because the pattern looks like a peacock feather, and it's got a star in the middle.
A peacock star, just like
this
NBC.
one I just call fun. That was a great aunt's quilt. My cousins and I were going through a box of her stuff, and everybody started gravitating to the different pieces that she had done, and this one quilt top, not a quilt, but just the quilt top, was there. And I snatched it and brought it locally to some quilter, and they put it together for me. That's really cool. It is cool, and it's the perfect weight for a nap. And this is my great-grandparents' wedding quilt.
If they're your grandmothers, they're automatically more comfortable, and
yeah,
you love them that much more.
So all of this, again, just to remind people that there is a fantastic program this Saturday at Harvey Hall that'll talk about quilts, quilt preserving, and gardening, and tie that all into one great fun package. Registration starts at 8:30. The program starts at 9. It'll go till about 11. It'll be a lot of fun. Gardening, quilting, and probably more than you can do in one Saturday morning. Are you going to be there? I will be there. There you go. I will be there. Greg Grant will be the speaker. You can go see James Wilhite. I'm going to be in the audience enjoying the entire program. I'm sure you'll be taking notes so you can bring them back and tell us everything you learned next week right here. There you go. Perfect. So is there a way to incorporate these quilts even if you don't have a barn to... You know, garden sheds would be perfect, or the side of your garage, or the end of your house where you've got a big blank spot. You know, people put the big tin star on the end of it. Why not do a barn pattern or a barn quilt? Would be a perfect way to do it. Well, James, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm sure a lot of people will be checking out that event. Thanks.